Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.
A number of beaches just south of LA are closed after police say a 200-foot piece of rock detached from the cliffs and fell into the beach below. Officials say this could have been caused by strong winds last weekend. The good news is no one was hurt.
Today, 26-year-old Jonathan Frost was sentenced to 15 years to life for the murder of 2 teens from Woodland. It happened back in 2016. Police described the events leading up to the murders as a drug deal gone wrong.
A 5-year-old boy was seriously injured Thursday after a single car crash in Rockland. It happened on Highway 65 around 3:30 in the afternoon. The boy is expected to survive, though, because he was properly in his car seat.
The University of California and the United Auto Workers Union are set to enter into a private mediation. This is aimed at ending the strike that has kept graduate student workers out of classes and on the picket lines for weeks. The timeline for mediation has not yet been set.
57-year-old Michael Hampton from Vallejo was sentenced to 5 years in prison for intent to distribute cocaine. He was one of 15 people arrested in a DEA campaign targeting cocaine and heroin trafficking in North Sacramento. Police found more than 2 pounds of cocaine when they arrested Hampton.
60-year-old Luis Mendonça has been charged with 8 counts relating to child pornography. Documents say the Sacramento man ran 4 different sites on the dark web that led to illegal material on them. He faces between 15 and 40 years in prison for each count.
A close call on the highway. This driver was lucky to survive after a piece of metal from another car's brake drum flew through their windshield. It happened on I-95 outside Boston. A tow truck driver was nearby and says when he got there, the driver was surprisingly calm.
J. Alexander Kang was sentenced today to 3.5 years in prison for kneeling on George Floyd's back while Derek Chauvin knelt on the man's neck. He pleaded guilty back in October to aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter.
This pair of jeans just sold for nearly $115,000. They are thought to be the oldest in the world and were found in a trunk of an 1850 shipwreck off the coast of North Carolina. Some experts believe the minor pants were an early version of the jeans that later became the iconic Levi brand based here in California.
And this kindergartner received a much-deserved round of applause from her classmates to celebrate her final round of chemotherapy treatments. Erin Miller was diagnosed with leukemia back in 2020 and is now cancer-free. Congratulations, Erin.
And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.